Assalamualaikum, welcome to Nasir Soft. In this video, we will talk about the difference between pass by value versus pass by reference in PHP. First, we will talk about the pass by reference. So when value is passed by reference, then if we change the value inside the function or outside the function, so the actual variable value is also changed. Basically, we are passing it by the reference. So this is very simple. We can understand it just here. For example, this is a variable and the variable is a, for example, and its value is 10 initially. Okay, when I make it variable and pass it by reference, for example, I pass it by reference. So if I change it value here, for example, I change its value to 5, then the actual value is also changed to the new value, that is 5. Okay, so if I make this variable and pass it by reference to a function and change its value, then the actual value of the variable is also changed. Basically, we bind it with the reference and we pass the reference of this variable and we use the reference of that variable. So if we go to the code and see it practically, for example, this is my PHP file and here I declare a variable and the variable is a and its initial value is 10. Okay, and I write a function to change its value. For example, the function is change value underscore value, and inside the function, okay, this is the boundary of the function, and inside the function we pass this variable by reference. So to reference, the sign is and of this variable, that is a. So we pass the value by reference to this variable. Okay, and inside this function I change the value. For example, the variable is a and I add some 5. For example, I plus the 5 inside that variable. Okay, and after the function close, I call this function. For example, the function is change value and I call this function and pass the this variable to this function. Okay, and after the when we call this function, and it will change the value and add 5 inside this variable, and after the function call here I echo the value of this variable. Okay, so let's see what happened. So here the execution occur, and first inside the variable a, the value is initially 10, and after that when we call this function and pass the value of 10 by reference, and inside the function the value is now 15, it add the 5 inside the 10, and the original value of a is also bind. Basically, we pass it by reference, and now the value of a after the function execution is 15. Basically, it add 5 inside the initial value of this variable, and overall value is now equal to 15. So for example, I save the file and go to, and here I refresh the, this is my program.php file, and refresh the link, and you see that the output of the variable a is 15. Basically, we pass it by reference, and when we pass a variable to a function by reference and change the value of that function and perform any action, then actually it will change the original value of this variable, and what action we perform is affect the original variable. Okay, so hope you will understand the concept of pass by reference. Okay, now we will move toward the other topic, that is pass by value. Pass by value: when value is passed by value, anything inside the function not affect the original value. Okay, so this is very simple. For example, to understand the pass by value concept, for example, this is the function, and before the function, okay, the value of a is equal to 10, okay, and inside this is a function, for example, okay, and inside the function we change the value to 15, for example, add the 5 inside the original value, and after the function, if we echo the variable a, then its value is not 15 but its value is 10. Basically we pass it by value. When we pass a variable to a function by value, then inside the function we perform any action not affect its original value outside the function until unless we not return that value. Okay, so this is very simple. If I go to the code and remove all these lines, okay, and now pass by, we understand the pass by value. For example, initially the value the variable a has 10 value, okay, and we again declare a function that is change value, and it is in this is the function boundary, and inside the function we pass this variable, okay, by value, not by reference, just by value, and inside the function we change the variable a and add 5 to the original value, okay, and outside the function here I call this function that is change value and pass the variable a to that function, and after the function execute, and it will change the value and add 5 inside the original value that of variable a, okay, and outside the function I again echo that variable that is a. So see what happened now. So here when we call that function and pass the variable a, the value of is 10, and when 10 is passed and it add the 10 to 5 more, and here inside the function the value of a is now 15, but it will not affect the original value after that function. When I echo the variable a, then it will print basically a is passed by value, so now the value of a is 10. It will not affect, just the new value is inside the function. If I echo inside the function, then the value is 15, but if I echo outside the function, it will not affect the change value. So now when I save the file and go to the browser and refresh the link, then you will see that the value is 10. Basically we pass a variable by value, and inside the function we change the value, but outside the function it will not affect the original value. Basically it is passed by value. Okay, so for example I remove the echo and paste inside the function, so now you will see that inside the function the value is updated to 15, but it will not affect the overall variable outside the function you see earlier. Okay, so if I save the file and go to the browser and refresh the link, then you will see that the value is 15 inside the function. So only updated value is effective inside the function if we pass a value by value variable, sorry, by value. Okay, so it will not change the original value outside the function. So hope guys this video will help you. If you have any questions regarding to this topic, please write inside the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more informative videos. Stay blessed. Have a nice day.